What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and for this video, I wanted to talk about Rush Hour 4, a project that I truly cannot wait to one day take form. There actually has been a little bit of news this past week, and it was basically just Chris Tucker kind of reaffirming that, he is going to be in it, talking about that he loves working with Jackie Chan. This is a movie that's been so on and off again for years. I think 2017 or 2018, somewhere around there, was the first time that we heard, okay, it's picking up, and then it completely collapsed, I think around 2019. Then it picked up. I think this is maybe the third time that this film has started, if not at least the second time. So we've definitely been through this before, but the first time obviously being with the original director, right, of the first three, and he got, there's allegations out about him, let's just say that, and leave it there. So obviously new group, you'd imagine it's going to be going into this movie, and I truly do hope that it happens. When I think about my favorite film franchises of all time, I mean, I'll be honest, Rush Hour doesn't immediately come to my mind. I think more of the big dogs, the ones that are more Hollywood-like, but then I go down the list, and I guess when I say that, the Harry Potters of the world, the Star Wars, the ones that have been around kind of forever. If I go deep enough, I do think Rush Hour would be there. I do adore these movies. I don't know how well it would work now. You do listen to some of the jokes that they're telling, and again, just to play kind of nice and to play kind of safe, let's say they're risky. There are some risky jokes and some things said in those movies, and it's a balancing act. I mean, it should be flat out honest with you, that's going to be a huge part, I would imagine, of Rush Hour 4 is, look, at this point in their lives, in our lives, after how long it's been, I think 2007 was Rush Hour 3, it's been so long. If you're going to do it, you got to do it right, and this should not be one of those things. I'm sure as we get closer, it would maybe come up, reimagining it for a modern audience, and I guess, again, the way that would kind of be pitched to us would be, hey, look, a lot of these jokes, we can't do that now. I think you can still do comedy. I think comedy still exists nowadays, and you could still write some very clever lines for both of these people, but it's just going to be interesting to see if they can capture the energy and the feel of Rush Hour 1 through 3. I don't think the super risky jokes that are kind of throughout these three movies, I don't think that's like the hallmark state. I think it's the relationship between these two. It's the action. It is the comedy. It's the overall comedy. It's the over-the-topness, right? As long as you keep that stuff and you do it in Rush Hour 4, I think you'd be completely fine. So I'm pumped. I hope that it gets off the ground. These two don't live forever. Jackie Chan specifically, right, is not getting any younger, and I do want him to do his own stuff, as I believe that he does. I think he just kind of takes it easier as the years go on. I want, again, I want the vision. I want what a Rush Hour 4 should be. I mean, I know you're now going to be with like a 70-year-old and like a 55-year-old, right? So you're getting a little different version, but I still think it could be very, very good. And hearing these two constantly say it, it was a theme before it was kind of canceled or whatever it was back in the day. Every time they talked in an interview or whatever, they would always talk about, yeah, it's on, or whatever they would end up saying, and they're doing it again. So again, like, history kind of repeats itself in the way that every time these two seemingly are interviewed, they're always asked about it. They keep saying good things, but that's really how it was last time. So hopefully they can film. I don't know if that would be this year, or maybe it would be like pre-production stuff to go into next year filming. Maybe it comes out late 2024, early 2025. I mean, at this point, we've waited, how long is it? 16 years, I think. It's been 16 years since the Rush Hour 3. That's actually insane. And so I guess I can wait like 18 or 19. What's the wait? Or what's the harm in waiting, I guess, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you've seen any of these movies. And by the way, Sundays have now become like this movie thing. And I was thinking one kind of series I'd like to try for this Sunday series is maybe just reviewing older movies. So maybe the Rush Hour films 1, 2, 3, I can watch them kind of in my personal time and then do kind of modern day reviews of them. I think that would kind of be fun. But let me know what you think about that idea in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.